love, and welcome back. My name is Pauline if you're new to this channel, and on this channel we talk about locks, beauty, and wellness. So thank you for joining. So let's get straight to it. Today I will be talking about combing out your locks. But before I give you tips on how to comb out your locks and what to expect and what to do, let's first talk about why. Why do you want to comb out your locks? Are you expecting? Are you going through postpartum after having a baby? If so, sis, please hold on, okay? Hold on to your locks until like a year, until your baby turns a year. I say that because our emotions are all out of whack when we're expecting. Even, after the baby, we're going through a lot. And this is something I'm going to talk about in another video as well, but our emotions and everything else puts us in a different state of mind to where the thing you have that urge to do is to cut your locks. And I get a lot of clients that end up going through that. They cut their locks during pregnancy or after delivery, and then after the baby turns like a year or two, they're like, oh my God, what was I thinking? Oh Lord, I need my locks back, and they get their locks put back in. So I say if you're going through that right now, sis, just hold on. Cling on to my channel. I will do as much as I can to help you get through it. And baby, you will be feeling like a brand new person, okay, after that 1 year. So do not cut your locks if that's what you're going through. And I will do another video talking more about that. All right. Also, okay, let's consider another reason why. Are you going through some midlife crisis? If so, as women, our crown is like the first thing we go to when we're going through emotional stuff or whatever it is. We're going through changes, and it's like, oh, I need to just cut my hair off so I can feel brand new. I can start all over. If that's what you're going through, get over the hump. And after you get over the hump, if you still feel like I want a change and you want to cut it, then by all means, or you want to comb it out, by all means you can. But I say get over the hump first, so you're not making a emotional or irrational decision, that you'll be able to make a well thought out decision before you cut your locks out, okay? Or is it a career? Are you having a career change and you're deciding that, oh my God, I'm having a career change, they're not going to accept my locks and I need to comb out my locks? Sis or bro, because I see that some more men are starting to watch my channel now, but if that is the case, don't do it. If they cannot accept you for who you are, you don't need them, because you are your best self when you present your authentic self. And if you cannot show your authentic self at work or in this career, they don't deserve you. Period. That's it. They don't deserve you. And you shouldn't have to lessen yourself, change yourself, reject who you are to appease a company or somebody else. Okay? So I say keep your hair, keep your locks, don't comb them out to please them, okay? Another reason some people might decide to comb out their locks is my husband no longer likes it, or my wife no longer likes it, or people are saying things, or whatever it may be. You're doing it for someone else, then I would say stop people pleasing. Because at the end of the day, when you're people pleasing, the person who's sacrificing and going through it the most is you. The person who is losing is you. And why should you lose? Why should you sacrifice to appease somebody else? Take me as I am, baby. And that's what you need to tell people. Accept me accept me as I am, because this is what you're going to get. Okay? So I don't know about y'all, but I am tired of shrinking to make other people feel comfortable around me, to make me digestible. Baby, like somebody would say, you can choke, okay? Don't shrink for other people. Don't shrink, okay? Do not shrink to make someone else feel better. or feel comfortable around you. Do not shrink. So if you are considering, if those are some of the reasons why you're considering combing out your locks, I would say take a second thought. Think about it. Why are you doing it? What's the emotion behind it? What is the reason and all that? You know, just think about it. Why? So yeah, I just want to encourage you, because it's not worth doing something for someone else and then you're the one that's not happy in the end. Love yourself, love who you are, and love how God has made you, because freedom feels it's self-empowerment, okay? So love you, and who cares about what other people think about you? You know who you are. Now, if you're still like, sis, it was none of the above, I just want to comb out my locks, can you just get to the tips, please? Absolutely, honey, I got you. That's why I'm here. So if you still want to comb out your locks, okay, here is the first thing you want to start doing. Stop maintaining your locks. Stop retightening them. Just stop completely. Just let it grow. And I would encourage you, as you let your hair grow out, make sure to continue to separate the roots. So the new growth at the bottom of your locks, or the afro that you're forming at the bottom of your locks, is not it's not tangling. So keep them separated to keep them from matting. Now, when you go to comb out your locks, if you've been locked a long time, you can just slightly cut the tip, you know, of your locks to start combing them out. Now, if you have been locked, I would say less than 3 years, you do not need to cut the tips of your lock. You can just start combing them out. The tools you will need to comb out your locks, you can use a hairpin. I've also used a floss pick because it has a really pointy end. You can also use a rat tail comb that has that long silver tail end, and then you can use that to comb out your locks. Products you will need: a spray bottle filled with water, or you can even put a little bit of mixed conditioner and water to dilute it so it can mist. And you will need lots of conditioner. And I would recommend find the cheapest conditioner, because baby, you might end up using the whole bottle, and you don't want your most expensive conditioner, great conditioner, used to comb out your locks, okay? Don't use water-based leave-in conditioner. Use that thick, creamy conditioner that's going to really help soften and loosen those locks up and get those tangles out, okay? So a tool to pick it out with, water and a leave-in conditioner, and you want to continue to soak the hair as you continue to loosen each lock, okay? I would also recommend that you start at the middle of your lock, because as you comb it out, you can always pull your hair back in a ponytail to disguise what you're doing until you're fully combed out. You can also start at the nape of the neck because you can pull it back into a low ponytail. Okay, so what to expect during or after you comb out your locks. So while you're combing out your locks, and sorry guys, I don't have a video to link because I stopped combing out locks a long time ago. I do not like combing out locks. It's not something I do anymore. So I don't have a video to show you, but hopefully the information I'm giving you is clear enough that you do not need to see me actually combing out a lock, okay? This is very plain and simple, so don't worry about needing to see a video, baby. You know, you're fine, okay? You're good, you're good. So, so what you can expect during the comb out process, lots of shedding. Keep in mind, whether you're locked or not, your hair sheds every day, okay? You lose anywhere on up to like 100 strands a day. So when you are locked, you're still shedding, but it's shedding in your lock and that hair isn't going anywhere. So when you go to comb out your locks, do expect all that shedded hair to be combed out and to come out. And that's why all that heavy conditioner and water is to help the hair that has fallen out, to soften it up and to easily loosen up that matted section, and it will easily slip out, okay? So keep that in mind. So do not freak out when you see a bunch of hair coming out. It is okay. It is a part of the process, and baby, you're not losing hair. It's just the hair that you've been shedding over 10 years is now, you're combing it out. So the longer you've been locked, the more hair you will see on the table or on the floor, and it's okay. All right. Another thing you can expect as you're combing your locks out is trap buildup. Okay, it could be lint, product, especially for people who palm roll or use a lot of product. You will see a lot of trap buildup, and it could be also if you have skin cells that turn over quickly and you don't shampoo your hair often. So when you do finally go to shampoo, that buildup is at the root and gets stuck in that hair. So you'll see a lot of that build up when you go to comb out your locks. Now, some people shampoo pretty regularly, don't use products in their hair if they're like interlocked or two-strand twist. If you're interlocking for your maintenance, you're not going to see a lot of buildup. But if you're palm rolling for your maintenance, you are going to see a lot of buildup because you use products for the most part to palm roll. But if the more product you've used during your locking journey, expect more buildup, to see more buildup when you're combing out your locks. Okay, once you're done combing out your locks, expect to have uneven hair. Okay, expect it. It is natural, it is normal. Expect it because your hair goes through different growth cycle. So when the hair sheds and breaks, every section of your hair is doing its own thing at its own time. So it's okay for your hair to be uneven. Other thing you can expect while you're combing out your locks, the loose hair is going to appear longer than the locked hair because the loose hair now is not locked and matted and shriveled up. It is combed out and stretched. So yes, you are going to see more length with your loose natural hair than the locked hair because you've combed out the mat. That's the main reason why your hair is shorter when you lock it, because it mats and it shrinks and it shrivels, and when it gets to its full locking matting potential, it stops. But when you comb it out, you see more of your length. So after you have combed out your locks completely, I would recommend that you get a trim because your hair is going to be completely uneven. So I would recommend you get a trim. Some people might have weak hair, so do a protein treatment. If your hair is brittle, is really dry, do a moisture or hydration treatment. So do some type of treatment to just love up on that hair. And baby, you are a loose natural now. Enjoy and have fun, and don't feel bad if you decide a year after combing out your locks that you're like, I miss my locks. I want them back, because I have plenty of clients in my chair that's like, oh yeah, I'm on my second or third locking journey because they've combed out their locks or cut their locks out and now they want it back. So it's okay, because once you lock, you don't go back. And if you do, you always come back home, baby. I'm silly, y'all. I know I'm silly. But that is pretty much it for what you can expect when you comb out your hair. Now, if you're like, Pauline, I don't want to go through all of that, combing out my hair. I just want to cut it. Can I just cut it? Absolutely, baby. What I say, let it grow. Let it grow for about a good 6 months. Continue to separate the hair at the roots, the new growth. Continue to separate that. Keep that conditioned. Keep it nice and soft. Keep it oiled, and just let it grow. Let it grow. Stop doing retightenings and all this other stuff. Just let it grow. Keep it separated. Separate your locks at the root. Condition, oil. Keep it nice and soft. And then when you're ready to cut, baby, snip, 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 you can cut. Now, keep in mind the length that you saw before you cut it. Keep in mind, shrink edge is going to shrivel back up. So the amount of length you thought you were working with, it's still there. It's just, it has shrunk. So, and it's okay. So just to keep that in mind if you're trying to grow your hair to a certain length. Or if you want, you can, cut it like halfway and then comb out the rest. Depending on what type of length you want. Cut it halfway or cut it closer to the unlocked part and then just comb out the rest. So there are different ways you can do it, but some people want to comb it out from the tips because they want to see how much their hair have grown. Some people want to just maintain some type of length, so they're not combing the whole thing out, but they're combing some of it out. And some people are like, what the heck with it? I'm just going to cut it. So you can do that too. Either way you go, that's it. But if you ever decide, I want to lock it back up, come on back home. You can lock it up and it will be a-okay. So I hope you've enjoyed this content. That's all I have for you guys today. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I look forward to the next video to chat with you guys. Have a good one. Bye.